Welcome back. A multi-million-dollar campaign ad was launched by the Department of Homeland Security today, telling criminal undocumented immigrants they are not welcome here. While the administration hits the airwaves and social media, we want to bring you 3 different perspectives on the immigration debate from real people doing the work in their community.
Here we do food pantry, we do clothing drives, we do social services. Majority of what we get are Black immigrants. Some are Muslim, some aren't. Some don't believe in any God. You can't seek asylum from back home, wherever that home is. You have to be at the United States ports of entry and say, I want to seek asylum. The journey is horrific. I've met people who've been on boats for months. The biggest impact I see is misinformation. It's fear.
It's the latest example of the fear overtaking immigrant communities. A fake video circulating on social media claiming to show an ICE raid at a popular restaurant in West New York. But the damage to that business, very real.
Everything that the video was just describing was just completely false. I did manage to get it taken down, but the damage was already done. They had reached 1.4 million views. That week after, people were not coming. Throughout all these years here, I had never seen that before, ever. My grandparents were the ones who started the business in 1989, so obviously it's been a lot of years of memories, you know, getting to know a lot of different people, and this honestly has been like my second home. And that's what's more heartbreaking, the clientele that comes to this establishment, to see them be afraid to come here, that breaks my heart.
There's that little bit of fear that they think that they're going to split up their families, that these hardworking individuals that pay taxes and are contributing to the community and are still doing their things, although undocumented, they shouldn't have to have that fear. But a lot of our immigrant community as well welcome the raids to clean up, you know, the streets.
Today, I'm hoping all of us will be a beacon of freedom, of light, and of hope. Your mission is big and it's vast. We will be the first line of defense for anybody that's in the American homeland. We will do everything that we can to protect the American people.
Immigration is broken in the United States and it does need to get fixed. A lot of our elders were afraid to go outside. There's a lot of lawlessness. We have a lot of chaotic things happening, especially in our Roosevelt Avenue corridor. We've had illegal vendors that took over blocks that you can barely walk through. My father was born in the Dominican Republic. My mother was born in Haiti. Coming from immigrant parents, you know, they instilled hard-working values inside of you. The pride that we have from being from here, Elmhurst, you know, you're exposed to so many different cultures here, and it's beautiful, you know. We are kind of like the pinnacle of what a multicultural society can adapt to and become. You can travel the whole world just on the 7 train. This area was never perfect. But right now, it reached a point where it was totally chaotic.
80% are using our personal address because they don't have a mailing address. That tells you a lot. In our office, we see people who've been here 20, 30 years and have never gotten a status. Why? You've been in this country for that many years. You speak the language. You've filed taxes for 20, 30 years. So there's no really pathway for the people that are here. And when Biden did introduce a pathway, it was shut down. So I think we have to have a real conversation about how, but also include people who are immigrants in that conversation. How many people do you have today?
Today I had like over 11 people.
Immigration is always going to be an issue. It doesn't matter if it's a Democrat, Republican, But my job is to serve my community regardless who's in that White House. My fight is not with the policies, my fight is to support the people on the ground.